Hello, good day, everyone. This is Wise Master, your global advisor on divine wisdom and African cultural matters. Man around town is asking that our audience wants us to distinguish some areas of differences in marriage as it pertains to the African culture and the old Jewish culture on the one side, and other cultures on the other hand, especially like the Western world. Going straight to the point, we can take the first point that the role that families play in consent of the marriage. In the African culture and old Jewish culture, the family plays a central role in making the marriage valid, But in some other cultures, like in the Western cultures, the roles of the family is very, very moderate and mainly restricted to the nucleus family. But in the African culture, the expanded family is always involved in the consent procedure before it is made valid. Number two, the dowry. The dowry, who pays the dowry in Africa is the man that pays the dowry of the woman. And same with the old Jewish culture. But there are some cultures who understand in the Asia world, Asia countries where women are said to pay the dowry of a man. I don't know how true that one is, but we hear of them. Then we're talking about another aspect is what is the implication of the dowry? The implication of the dowry in the African and old Jewish culture is that the man pays the dowry and it stands for the ownership of the woman, absolute ownership of the woman. But in some other cultures, even when the man pays the dowry, it stands as more or less a token for a vow of faithfulness, of not to breach their terms of agreement in the marriage, especially like marriages in the court where terms of contract are spelled out and the rights to damages and all that. Those ones are never done in the African setting. Then we'll talk about the right of marrying more than one by the man. Under the old Jewish culture and the African culture, the man has right to marry another. There is more than one if he feels a compelling reason to do so, and if he's able to, take care of them, and even the Bible spells out the conditions by which a man will rule his house if he decides to marry another. By this, it is clear that marrying more than one in the old Jewish culture, in African culture, is a normal thing. Deuteronomy 21 verse 15, for example, is an example to back up that fact. So these are some of the differences on part one of this. We'll go follow us to part two, that you may get all the other benefits. All the other differences as it pertains to African culture and other Western culture as it pertains to marriage. Thank you. God bless.